You won't believe what happened when my wife told me, "You're too easy to reach. It's not attractive." That one sentence changed everything. She thought she was untouchable, that I'd always chase her no matter what she said or did. But instead of arguing, I showed her how it feels when the person you take for granted suddenly stops being available. And trust me, she didn't see what was coming. My name is Aaron, 37 years old. I believed I had built a strong, loyal marriage with my wife, Lily. We'd been together for 8 years. I worked hard, provided for us, and always made sure she never had to worry about anything. But lately, things had started to feel strange. She became distant, always busy, always scrolling through her phone with that hidden smirk on her face. I started noticing changes, late replies, constant girls' nights, and a new password on her phone. Whenever I asked if something was wrong, she'd roll her eyes and say, "You're too clingy, Aaron. Give me space." I brushed it off, thinking maybe she just needed time. But one evening, her words cut me deeper than she could have imagined. It was a Saturday night. I'd made dinner, waiting for her to come home from work drinks. She arrived late, perfume stronger than usual, hair perfectly done. When I asked who she'd been with, she sighed dramatically and said, "Why do you care so much? You're too easy to reach. It's not attractive." For a few seconds, I just stared at her. My heart sank, but my mind sharpened. I smiled faintly and said, "You're right. Maybe it's time I become a little harder to reach." She laughed and walked away, thinking she just won another argument. But that was the moment I decided to end her little game. That night, while she slept, I went through our shared bank account. Every luxury she enjoyed, her credit card, car payments, gym membership, all of it came from my income. I didn't yell, I didn't throw things, I didn't even wake her up. I just opened my laptop, removed her as an authorized user, and froze her cards. Then, quietly, I started gathering proof of what I already suspected. Over the next week, I played calm. She went on pretending nothing was wrong while I tracked her phone location through our shared cloud account. Every time she said she was with coworkers, she was at the same hotel, the one on 5th Street. I even took photos of her car parked outside. The final straw came when I saw a message pop up on her tablet, which she'd forgotten to log out from. "Last night was perfect. He'll never find out." That's when I knew there was no saving this marriage. Instead of confronting her immediately, I planned my exit carefully. I met with my lawyer, transferred our savings into a separate account under my name, and drafted divorce papers. Then I waited for the right moment. A few days later, Lily called me from the mall, frustrated. "Aaron, my card's not working. Did you forget to pay the bill?" I calmly replied, "No, I didn't forget. I just made myself harder to reach." She paused, confused. "What are you talking about?" I said, "You told me being easy to reach wasn't attractive, so I fixed it." The silence on the line was golden. She stammered, "Wait, what do you mean?" I said, "You'll figure it out when you check your bank account." Then I hung up. She came home furious, demanding answers, shouting that I was overreacting. I simply handed her the divorce papers and the printed photos of her car outside that hotel. Her face went pale. "Aaron, it's not what you think," she whispered. I smiled calmly. "Oh, I think it's exactly what I think." She tried crying, begging, even accusing me of invading her privacy. I didn't respond. I'd already made my decision. I told her she could keep her personal belongings and nothing else. No car, no house, no cards. When the divorce finalized, she realized the man she cheated with had vanished too. Blocked her number, disappeared completely. She had lost both the life she mocked and the fantasy she chased. Months later, she tried contacting me through a mutual friend, saying she wanted to talk things out. I sent one message back: "You said I was too easy to reach. Now I'm impossible to reach." That was the end of it. Today, I live in peace. I learned that love built on respect can last forever. But once respect dies, love becomes just another lie we tell ourselves. She played games, and I ended them without shouting, without drama. Just quiet, calculated revenge. And sometimes silence is the most powerful answer you can give. If you liked the video, please subscribe and turn on notifications.